Tonight, there's a food fight inside the Maricopa County jails.
Are some inmates not getting their meals? What we uncovered next. Only on 3TV tonight, Sheriff Joe Arpaio's food fight. We've heard inmates complain about the bologna sandwiches before, but tonight they're not the only ones making a fuss. They're not actually the ones making a fuss. This is someone completely different. We're talking about the attorneys who say their clients are being deprived of meals and sleep on trial days. As Christine LaCroix shows us, one attorney says it's actually interfering with the judicial process.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio is known for his tough stance on crime.
If they don't like it, I would highly recommend they don't come to jail.
But now some argue the self-proclaimed toughest sheriff in America has crossed the line.
My client has a right to a fair trial.
Jason Gronsky has been a Maricopa County public defender for several years and claims time and time again.
We've come to find out that clients who aren't eating, who are sleep deprived, aren't able to assist us at trial, assist counsel. And that's become a major problem.
Most recently during a trial, Gronsky was so outraged he drafted this motion for lunch after a client complained of being hungry.
The judge made a ruling, granted our motion for lunch, was informed by the sheriff's department that they would not be doing that. And unfortunately, the judge said there's nothing I can do.
That's because when people are housed in Maricopa County jails, they're under the sheriff's jurisdiction. And those people, whether convicted or not, have a strict routine on trial day.
Go ahead.
Awoken between 3 and 4 a.m. to make it to court.
They're getting them up 7 hours before they have to be transported.
If they didn't get their full amount of sleep, they're not happy, they can always catch a nap in the holding cell.
You eating?
Given food when they wake up, then nothing until dinner at 6 p.m. Legally, no one other than the sheriff or his deputies can give them lunch.
It's a Class 2 felony if I hand them anything to eat.
I don't know why they're complaining. They still get 2,600 calories.
But Gronsky says his clients are lacking sleep and food at a critical time. Their testimony at trial.
My client was spaced out. Didn't understand what was going on, was very lost, couldn't focus.
How we use it is a form of torture, essentially to get people feeling extremely uncomfortable and willing to say and do things that they normally would not do.
Dr. Michael Yasinski is a Valley psychiatrist who has extensive courtroom experience.
Over the course of days and weeks, your brain can start to be poorly nourished. The memory, the cognition, the attention, behavior, all can change pretty drastically.
And there are laws in the Constitution. You can't go ahead and punish a person while they're in custody. And our argument this is basically what Sheriff Joe is doing.
Gronsky and others are taking their fight to the courts. In the meantime, Sheriff Arpaio says all of these complaints amount to nothing more than unhappy inmates.
They always complain about the food. They're never happy.
I'm Christine LaCroix for 3TV.
And Gronsky says there are plans in the works to battle Sheriff Arpaio's policies at the state Supreme Court. We'll be right back.